What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a new video and or a live stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the other day we finally got the hybrid MPG and the hybrid pricing. iForce Max, all the information is now available. So effectively, the 2022 Toyota Tundra is officially completely released. I was waiting on all of that information before I made an actual decision. I was worried about some of the pricing, how expensive would the TRD Pro be going forward. So today we're going to go over a few trucks that I'm considering because I do want a TRD Pro. We'll talk about that at the end. But there are other ones over time that I've been looking at that have really caught my attention and I like very much. And we should keep in mind that the TRD Pro in my driveway right now, 2020 Army Green, I'm in no rush to get rid of. So if I have to wait a little while to get the truck that I want, I have no problem doing that. I don't want to just settle. I'm not going to be buying trucks over and over and over again. I want one to have for a long time. So I want to make sure, I get what I want with the options in it that I like. So I'm in no rush. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do it right and try to save as much money as I can. The automotive market right now is very interesting. But anyway, today I figured we would go over, some of these options. And I will say, before we do those options, please know, the other day, maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, at my local dealer, I saw an SR5. It didn't have a TRD off-road package on it. It didn't have anything. It was an SR5 4x4 Crew Max 2022. It had the advanced technology package, I believe. It was, the big 14-inch screen. It had some options in it that were really nice. That's not ruled out either, all right? That's a non-hybrid. That was just the regular iForce engine. I haven't officially ruled that out. The price of that truck was in the low 50s. So, that's always nice to save a little money. The MPG is pretty close. So if you're in this for MPG, don't be afraid, to look at that regular 3.5 liter V6 twin turbo versus the hybrid option because the MPGs are very close. So you may be able to save a ton of money. And the SR5 is a great starting point if you are all about doing a nice build on it. Keep in mind, there's the TRD Sport package out there. That's all body color looking good. TRD off-road package is available. And they were really good with the regular iForce engine because it's available pretty much all the way up through the trim, not including TRD Pro and Capstone. But, if you could save a little money by, not getting the hybrid, that is up to you. The hybrid, the thing that draws my attention to the hybrid is, the MPG is a lot better than the last generation. I mean, let's keep that in mind. Whether you're happy or not happy about it, the MPG is way up, so keep that in mind. But it's all about the power and the torque and the towing. That's going to be a lot of fun to drive around. But that is just a little message if you're in the market for a Tundra. Take your time, but check out that 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 and kind of make a decision there because everybody is raving about how responsive that engine is as well, which on this channel you will be seeing very shortly. I'm very excited. I will announce that one soon. But let's go down to the three that I've selected in no particular order, all right? First, one of the obvious ones we talk about on this channel all the time, it's the 1794 Tundra. I love that truck. It's my favorite trim of Tundra that they've ever had. Western theme, big fan of it. And it's one that's always going to be an option. Never owned one, always wanted one. In all the configurations I'm about to tell you, for me, it's 4x4 Crew Max, 5.5 foot bed. I don't need the 6.5 foot bed. I love the fact that Toyota has that option now if you're going to need it for, a work crew or if you're someone who uses their truck for construction or anything like that. You can now get the double cab bed space plus the full crew cab too. So that is awesome. But with the 1794, the price of it, starting MSRP, I'm not going to include the $1,695 delivery handling processing fee. That can be an add-on at the end if you're doing your numbers. I'm just doing pretty much MSRP at this point. 64090 for that 1794. One thing I will add to it, it is $2,105 for the TRD off-road package. So that's a must for me if I'm buying the 1794. Love that off-road package. Love those 20-inch TRD black wheels that come with it. One of the best wheels Toyota has ever offered on the Tundra, in my opinion. 66195 would be that 1794. As far as color goes, I really like Windchill Pearl, and I really like Magnetic Gray Metallic. Those would be the two choices. And you do get two choices of interior color. You get, I believe they're calling it Sand Beige, which is more of a lighter color interior. And then you get that saddle brown look that they had in the last generation. I'm all about that saddle brown look, so that's the direction I would go. I mean, it's a 1794. The thing is fully loaded. So, you know, you wouldn't be missing out on much. Get the big 14-inch screen, digital gauge cluster, pano, roof, heated cooled seats, heated steering wheel. It's all there for you if you want it. So $1,794 is a very, very high up option for me. So keep that in mind. I'm going to save the one that may surprise you till the end. So let's go right to the TRD Pro. Once again, 4x4, 5.5 foot bed. You know, TRD Pro doesn't offer a 6.5 foot bed. Keep that in mind. It pretty much is one setup. That price of that truck is $66,805, which I must say, which may make some of you scratch your head on this one. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by that pricing for the TRD Pro. I figured it would be a lot more expensive just because of what it is. And, you know, there may be markups and whatnot along the way, but at the end of the day, good starting MSRP. I said this in my other video. Since the dawn of the TRD Pro Tundra, it looks like every time they come out with a new generation of TRD Pro Tundra, it kind of goes up about 10 grand if you look at it. The TRD Pro that came out originally, 2015 to 2017 Pro, was about, for a Crew Max, was about, I believe it was 46 to 47 grand. The 19 to 21 TRD Pro was around 56 to 57. And now this one is coming in at 66.8. So 10 grand increase every time. You get a lot more options. Obviously, these things are really loaded up. And this next generation Pro is very much loaded up. There's not much you can add to it, and that's a good thing. It kind of comes one way. I'm sure there's a few things here or there, but at the end of the day, that is what you get. 66,805. Once again, as far as color goes, I was very much considering the Solar Octane color. That is the special color for this year. So that would be pretty cool to have because it's the first special color of this next generation Pro. But I really like Lunar Rock, and that is where I would aim. Lunar Rock is such a great color. I love the fact that Toyota kept it. That was the special color in 2021, but they kept it for 2022 as a secondary color. I don't know if this is the reason, but I was trying to figure out why they did that because they don't normally do that with the Pros. 2021, that was a tough truck to get because of the chip shortage and everything, so maybe they just passed it on to the next generation, so you still had an option at Lunar Rock. It is one of the more popular colors. It has kind of the look of cement with a little bit of a green in it. Beautiful color. That would be the one I would get. So Lunar Rock TRD Pro is definitely an option. Now, last but not least, and this one kind of brings it back to the old school part of this channel, I've sort of fallen in love with the Platinum. Now, you can't get the Platinum in a TRD off-road package. It kind of just comes as is, fully loaded, just like the 1794. You could add the power steps on the outside, small things like that along the way. You know, the suspension that adjusts, you know, when you're towing and all that, that could be added. But the Platinum 4x4 with the 5.5 foot bed, $63,390. So these trucks are all in the same price, with the TRD Pro being that, you know, the highest price of them all, with the 1794 when you get the TRD off-road package is right behind it. That Platinum is beautiful. The wheels look great. The whole setup, it's all body color, so you don't need, you know, to take any chrome off if you're not a big chrome fan or anything like that. Windshield pearl. They have the nice blue. I always like magnetic gray metallic. I think that would probably be my option with the Platinum. Just magnetic gray metallic when it's all body colored out and there isn't any chrome or anything looks absolutely amazing to me. I'm sure you guys will agree with that. This has more of a darker silver wheel, we should say. Maybe like a machine silver that is a dark chrome kind of thing, so it doesn't have that big clad chrome that we saw in years past or anything like that. It's just a beautiful truck, but it has definitely caught my eye. You know, I'm always looking at these trucks pretty much every day of my life. So when I didn't have the pricing yet for the hybrids, I was kind of just seeing, you know, what direction we could go. And the more I built the Platinum, the more I liked it. So once again, that's $63,390. The 1794 4x4, 5.5 foot bed, with the TRD off-road package, $66,195, and the TRD Pro Lunar Rock 4x4, 5.5 foot bed, $66,805. Now, out of those, which ones are you looking at? Are you checking out the Limited? That's another option. Limited and up is your hybrid options there. Capstone and TRD Pro, it's hybrid only. So with those numbers that came out the other day, we can begin to talk about this. We'll have a live stream soon so we can hear what everybody thinks. What are your thoughts after the MPG and the pricing came out? Does that make you want to just get the regular iForce engine? Are you more excited for the hybrid? I can tell you right now, I can't wait to drive a hybrid every single day. Everyone who's driven one so far on press events and everything like that say it is amazing. It's all about that power and torque. MPG isn't a huge concern for me. I work very close to home. But the MPG, got to keep this in mind. It may not be some of the numbers you guys wanted, but it still is way up from last generation. So you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below. Let us know what are some of your options out there. What Tundra will you be picking with the iForce Max engine? Is there anyone out there that is looking at the Capstone Tundra? I'd love to see if there's any interest in that. That is the new top tier Tundra, fully loaded, all the luxury features you can handle. So let me know in the comments below. Till next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.